Hey guys, it's Colleen and today I'm going to review for you the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation. And it says ultra light skin perfecting makeup with SPF 15. Now overall I do like the foundation. I don't absolutely love it. I think that it's really light and a little too light for some people. For me, I think it's fine because I don't have really bad skin and I don't have a lot of acne scarring and redness and stuff like that. I do have some hyperpigmentation and discoloration, and so I just need this foundation to go over it and smooth it all out. So I think it does a pretty decent job of doing it. Again, it isn't full coverage, but you can build it up to a medium coverage, which is what the Chanel counter lady did for me when I went in to buy it. It looked really nice when she put it on, but again, she did put a lot on, and you do have to use a lot of product in order to build up to that amount of coverage. The one thing that I really don't like about it is the price. It is so expensive for a foundation. It is $45, not including tax, and when they added tax, it came out to be like about $50, which is insane for the amount of product you get. You get 1 fluid ounce, and you do have to use quite a bit, again, if you're trying to build up to that certain coverage. But the color that I have is B30, and I'm going to show it to you. Ooh. So it looks like this, and as you can see, it does go on pretty easily, and the coverage, isn't bad, but it isn't fantastic. And it smells good too. It smells like clean, floral, I don't know how you describe it, but it is definitely noticeable. So if you don't like smells and like perfumed face products or any products, you might not like this foundation too much. And what you're basically paying for is water, which of course is called Vitalumiere Aqua, but the first ingredient is water, and the next ones are methyl trimethylcone, dimethylcone, and phenyl trimethylcone, and those are all silicone based products which help go over the skin really easily and makes it a little bit more blendable. But for me, I don't feel like it's really super blendable because it does dry out pretty quickly, and that's partly due to the third ingredient, which is alcohol. And yeah, it just really does dry quickly. You have to work with it pretty fast in order to prevent streaking and just not pretty. But the phenyl trimethylcone helps prevent this thing from foaming up, since it is a water-based product and you have to shake it up before you use it. And the phenyl trimethylcone definitely prevents it from foaming and making it go bad quickly. So that's one of the plus about the ingredients. But overall, I don't feel like it's really worth $45 for a foundation. So if you do have extra, income, I guess, and you want to try a new foundation that is light and it will just give you, enough coverage to, cover up minor imperfections, then this is great for you. But I do feel like there are cheaper and better alternatives and have better coverage. Definitely the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation that I reviewed before, and then also the HD Makeup Forever HD foundation, which gives you fantastic coverage and it looks really nice as well. And with that being said, I'm going to go into how I apply the foundation, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys soon. As you can see, I don't have any face makeup on. I do have eye makeup, and that's because I always put on eye makeup first, since I hate fallout and it really messes up my under eye makeup when if I put on foundation first. And so I have the eye makeup on, and then also I do have the Benefit Stay Don't Stray primer underneath my eyes, and I usually put that on first before I put on my eyeliner. And so I don't want you guys to think that I don't have under eye circles or they're not dark, but they really are pretty dark and visible without the primer. And so, you know, with that being said, I'm going to start with the foundation. So with this foundation, you have to shake it up, and it's because it's a water-based. So, shake it up really well. And then I'm going to apply it with my Sigma Angle Top Kabuki brush in F84, so that's what it is. You can apply this with your fingers or with a foundation brush. I just prefer to use it with this because you get better coverage. I've used it with my fingers before, and I felt like the coverage was way too light, and so I prefer to use this. And this is what I usually use with all my foundations. So with the foundation, I'm going to put 6 drops on top. And the reason why I put the foundation directly on the brush is because it's so liquidy that if I put it on the back of my hand, it's going to start like dripping down, and then it's going to start to absorb into my skin, and so I don't want to waste product, and so I just put it directly on the brush like this. I don't know if you can, there we go. And then I'm just gonna, you know, place it around my face. And you can see that I don't have perfect skin. I do have a blemish right here, and then, you know, pigmentation, and so I just prefer to, or I need this foundation to just cover this up a little bit and then even out my skin tone. You have to work with this really quickly because it does dry fairly quick. So this is how it looks like. And as you can see, it kind of covered up my blemish a little bit, but you know, not too well. You can still see it. Okay. And yeah, that's it for the foundation basically. If you want to go back in and cover a few, you know, marks, just put some on your finger. It's a tiny bit, and then I'm just gonna, I have broken capillaries right here, so I'm gonna try to cover that up. And usually I would put on concealer first before I put on the foundation, but for this video's sake, I want you guys just to see how much coverage this foundation actually gives. That up, and you can still see that the blemish is a tad visible. So I'm gonna go in with my Visible Lift concealer from L'Oreal Paris, and I'm just gonna cover up all my blemish, so right here. And then go in with my here for my under eye circles. How it looks like without powder or anything. And depending on the day, I will put on either powder, I'll put on my Tarte Smooth Operator powder, or if it's a little colder outside or a lot drier, I'll put on the Urban Decay All Nighter makeup spray. And yeah, so it just depends. But today it's a little cold outside, so I'm just going to top it off with this, and you just take this and give it a few spritz. So now that the setting spray is dry, I would normally go in with my contouring, highlighting, and blush, which I'll do in another video. And yeah, that's it for my foundation. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!